Okay, so the queueable class. Or queueable apex, or the spelling is QUE interface. So till now we have studied about the only one type of the asynchronous process, and that is the future method. And
Mm-hmm.
we found that a future method is a method uh, which has their own benefits but have certain restrictions as well. For example, future method cannot call a future method. Future method cannot take the primitive data type as I mean the non-primitive data type as a parameter. Can only take the primitive data type as a parameter. So the we have a queueable class, which you can say is the advanced version of the uh, future method, because when we write the queueable class, we can call a queueable class from another queueable class, and this way we can make a the calling of one another queueable class from the another queueable class. So for this, whenever you will write, you have to use a interface. Okay, either you can use this thing, and to execute this interface we need a method queueable context. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
so your no problem, your class got saved. So another way you can write your queueable class is just add system dot. Correct? So both way is correct. Now, as you write, implement system.queueable or simply queueable. To execute this context, we need a execute method, and whenever you will write the queueable apex class, you require this method. If you will not write the method, you will get a error. See,
Okay.
queueable class queueable implements then the method void system.queueable context. So you have to write it. Now, purpose of that how, and the we can use this execute method. You can perform the certain operations in your execute method. Okay, I will show you the example. And you can also use this class to call another Queueable class in a I mean the Queueable class from the execute method. Now, how to do this? For example, uh, public. Hmm, just a minute. Let me give you the example. Okay. So let's say you have, the you want to perform some operation, a very basic operation you want to perform, and you want to see that how your Queueable class runs, and how you will be able to check the Queueable class inside Queueable, the I mean the Apex jobs. So
So basically, why do we why do we create a Queueable class?
see, this is the one of the type of the asynchronous programming. Again, the answer will be in the when you need more governor limit. Okay, when you let's say you are trying to perform certain operation, and you are hitting a governor limit, especially in the cases of the for example the when you want to perform the operation on parent, and after that into the child, and you are finding the the error, like the CPU time limit error or something. So you can go for the Queueable class. In one Queueable class, you will perform the operation on parent, and then you will perform the operation on the child. And in the the from the execute method of the parent, you can call the child class. I will show you how. So let's say, okay, what I'm doing is I'm trying to insert a new account here, and with the name Queueable class. This I can also write in this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very simple operation. So now how I'll be calling my this Queueable class? I will go into debug, open. Now to call any of the the class, the Queueable class, you need to write enqueueJob. Okay. Now there is a two ways to write this. Either you can write in a simple way, new. Okay, or you can write in. So first let's see this particular way, and then I will tell you how to write in a second way, creating the interface. So
So,
yeah,
so do you create a queueable class for each trigger?
Queueable class for each figure, no, depends upon, see, if I think that the certain operation need not to be the we need not to see the result, uh, I mean at the you can say that it is not that much important to see the result on UI immediately. Okay, so in that case, we do not write the whole thing into the synchronous programming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we go for the asynchronous, because the user, or our the let it be the complete at whenever system resources will be available. So in that case, we can go for the asynchronous programming, because neither the any of the the business user require that data immediately, and this will complete the its job whenever the system resource will be available. So then we can go for the asynchronous programming. Okay,
Okay.
now now let's do one thing. uh, yes, and first I will show you. See, this is your class name which you have created, Queueable, right?
Yes.
Type is Queueable, complete it, no fails, pass. Okay, now uh, now let's do one thing. See, it is available in your accounts. So that means your Queueable class created a account. Correct?
Yes.
Any doubt in this?
Mm, no, it's clear.
Okay. Now we will see the another way to write the system.enqueueJob. That how I mean, what is the second way to write the system.enqueueJob? So I'm just adding one here. Okay, so that there should not be any confusion. I'm saving it. Now this will add another account with the name Queueable class 1, but I'm just trying to demonstrate how to write the system.enqueueJob. So this was the one way. Now you can write the okay. Now let's see here first. See, you have the another account with the name Queueable class 1, and if you will go into setup, FX jobs, the another operation performed successfully, class name Queueable, timing, type, and completed. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's clear.
So both way you can write. So whichever way in which you will be comfortable, you can use the system.enqueueJob. But remember, system.enqueueJob will be only available in the Queueable class because you're writing the the this thing implement Queueable or implement system.queueable, and to execute this interface we have the execute method.
So basically, we will either have Queueable or the other one, which is the batch class.
Uh, I'm sorry. Batch class for
We will have either Queueable or the batch class.
Queueable or batch class? No. In which context you are talking about?
No, we didn't start it yet. You remember when you mentioned the different classes? So I was confused that this is it.
No, no. See, batch class is another type of the asynchronous programming, which we have not discussed yet. Batch class purpose is to execute the large number of data, okay, which is not possible the uh, by by any other way. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so then
Yep.
we go for the bash class.
Okay. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, now let's say uh, let's try the different scenario now, and
Yeah.
now we have created the account, right? So we will update it now. We will update it by our Queueable class. Okay. Now, how to write the updation code? So let's say I am creating a constructor now. The purpose of the constructor is to initialize the value. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Purpose of constructor is to initialize the value. Okay. And this dot acc dot name equals to example account. Example Queueable account.
Mm-hmm.
So now your account name will be, see what I'm doing is I have created one constructor. In the constructor, I have assigned the value to this particular, the account type variable ACC, and now I'm performing the operation in this. Okay.
So do you create a queuable class whenever you have a trigger?
No, depend upon my requirement.
When do you usually create them?
See, if my requirement is, the getting solved by future method, then I will be, doing the same. I have shown you the one example in, how to call the future method from the trigger handler class, right? So that will be totally depend upon the your requirement. So don't get confused. This will come with your, the experience. You will get, you will, you will automatically get the answer that now what I have to do now. Okay,
Okay.
and we will practice more. But first, understand what is this uh, Queueable class, because we have the now. What I will be doing is I will be Select the name, description of account where name equal and I will pass this ACC in the parameter view and I will see constructor not defined queuable constructor line number 3 queuable constructor queuable class name class system.enqueueJob C line number 3 constructor not defined queuable constructor account. Oh, wait. This is not straight. Queuable. This cannot be called on a straight. Okay. Okay. Now let's see the result. First, let's go and check our account. See, this is the what we have. The updated the account name with example queuable account, right? And the description is queuable class. Okay. And if we go into the setup, again it is working fine. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what I understand is, the you have a confusion that when you use what and what is the requirement, right?
Yeah.
So, for now, first of all, do not mix the synchronous and the asynchronous together. Synchronous, you will be using, when you want to see the result immediately. Like, for example, you click on the button and you want to see the result immediately. Right now you are seeing the result immediately because this is your the or which do not have that much of the operations and the data inside the or this is the developer or for the learning purpose only.
So in Queueable, you don't see the results immediately?
No, because this is asynchronous programming.
Okay. I think once I go through it again, it will be more clear.
I'm sorry.
I think once I watch, like I will review it again, it will be more clear.
Yes. See, there is no point of the there is no point of the confusion. Just remember, in the beginning, I told you the synchronous programming and the asynchronous programming. Okay. So watch the the go through the points or watch that video And in the the synchronous programming, I told you that the you will get your result immediately. Here also you are getting the result immediately because you don't have the that much operations in your or that much data in your org, right?
Yes.
So there practically you are not able to see all these operations. It is for I can understand that it is looking like the the same way we have done the job in the trigger, same way we have the we are able to see the result in the future and the queueable now. So what is the
Mhm.
difference? So this is you will be able to see when you will uh, try to write the code in your in your company in your the the companies or a clients, or then you will realize that okay the my operation worked well, because there will be some sort of the time gap, and because they will have the or will already have lot of the uh, you know the operations, the data, right?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so just for your learning, you should the I think you should practice by writing the Queueable class and the the how we can perform the different operations. So just now I have shown you the example of the the like for example you want to do some sort of a job, and
So
just
basically what I will do is I'm gonna review this today, and then we can I can check how things are, and then I will have any question I'll ask you tomorrow.
yes, yes, there's
Okay.
no problem, there's no problem at all.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so now we will be understanding how we can make the the calling up the answer queueable class from the queueable class, or we can say chaining of the job. So any problem
Eh,
till here?
No, but I prefer to review Queueable and future again, and then tomorrow if I have any question, can we have a working session again tomorrow for future and Queueable?
Definitely, we will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Because
Okay.
this is becoming hard.
No, no. See,
Yeah.
nothing is hard for you. Okay, it's just that you have to practice little bit.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I will
So
practice. All right.
we will have the session again, but let's understand the concepts so that the we can you can go and practice, and then we will again when we will sit together on these topics, our whatever the remaining queries we will have, we will solve it.
Okay. So yeah, I'll work on the future one and the Queueable, and if I have any question, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Sure, 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 sure. So can we go for the now the calling of the Queueable class from the Queueable class?
No, this is too much. This one is a hard one.
Okay, okay, no, no problem, no problem.
It's really hard.